Good morning, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast. Hello, 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 hello. It is wonderful connecting with you, saying hi, hello, how do you do? What is happening? That's better. What's going on with you? Blessings, 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 and more blessings unto you. For those who will be live, yes, 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 let's do it. For those who will hashtag and replay, I love it. For those who will be on and I don't know you on and I might not never know you on, I could appreciate that. And for those who will be used by God at some point down the road to encourage this girl, let's make it do what it do. Let's make it do what it do. Let's make it do what it do, y'all. Okay, so coming live from New Jersey, Sicklerville, New Jersey. Those who know, you know. So what we doing here? So we're talking about this idea that there is more in you. There is more in you. Because sometimes, we may get to the point where we think that like we didn't use up all of our resources, that we've used up everything that we got, that we is done, right? That we ain't got no more to give, no more to add, no more to share, no more to all of the things, right? Feeling like we just ain't got no more. When in fact, there's an endless supply, beloved. There is an endless. So beautiful. When in fact, there is an absolutely endless supply. What you mean you ain't got no more? What you mean that's all that that's all that you got? When there is more available. There is more. There is more in you. Do you know? There's more. And so I'm just saying, like, don't settle for what has become available, right? Don't settle for what you see available for yourself. Don't settle. Hey, Coop Coop, good morning. Good morning. Don't tell yourself this all you got. Because why would you do that? Like, why would you settle for this when there's so much more available, so many more possibilities that become available when we simply tell ourselves that there is more. She did for this. I didn't get this. What's the name? 14. Right? When we can simply tell ourselves that there is more available. And I'm not saying that some things won't be challenging, because they might be. But I am saying, hey, Erica, good morning, honey bun. But I am saying, hey, Ray Price, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am saying that we, may need to just dig deep and see what's possible, right? And see what's possible, because if there is a need for more, that's nice. If there is a need for more, then we might need to come up with more, right? So what I am saying, beloved, is ain't no half stepping, ain't no stopping. We don't get to say that we're gonna stop right here, right? We just don't get to do that, because if life is demanding more, then who are we to tell life you ain't got no more? When you still here, you still breathing, you still in sound mind. If you able to understand what I'm saying, then you able to figure out how to give yourself more, right? Then you're able to figure out how to give yourself more. And so, with that being the case, it's cute. Okay, that's cute. So, with that being the case, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go for it. Because if life requires more of you, I'm just really of the mind that we don't get to tell life, I ain't got no more for this situation. The situation is here, and you are here. And you get to decide, okay, let's dig in deep. Let's see what we made of. And let's see what the ancestors have for us, right? Let's see what God has already said. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Okay. Let's go for it. Because I'm just saying, now ain't the time to be talking about you ain't got no more. It ain't the time. Nope. Now is not the time to be talking about you don't have no more. Right? It's just not the time. Because you need more. We all need more. We all need to be able to show up at this time in history with all that we have, with everything that we have, with all of our love, with all of our joy, with all of our brilliance, with all of our stamina, with all of our integrity, with all of our energy, with all of our ingenuity, with all of our collectiveness, collective, communal spirit, collectiveness. I can't think of the word I'm trying to say, but you know what I mean. You know, we're collective society. This collective, this communal society that is naturally in our DNA. Like, we need that. No, none of us don't need to be separate on an island by ourselves. Talk about me and mine. What you mean, you and yours? You and yours ain't gonna be able to make it by yourself. You need other folk. You need other people. You need other, minds and skills and this and this. And this whole isolated kind of a nonsense thinking of just me and mine. That's what's getting us where we are right now as a society. Really, y'all, really, come on. This whole trickle down nonsense. I'm just saying, it's a bit irritating. I mean, look at history. History shows that it does not work. It just doesn't work. Because really, high tides raise all ships. It really does. High tide raises all ships. And so when you think about that, like, go on and get what's yours to get, right? Go on and get what is yours to get. And and be a model, be an example for other people to get what's theirs to get. Because we don't have to, this isn't a zero-sum game. And that's the problem, that so many with some believe that this is a zero-sum game. So they act like if somebody else gets something that they're going to lose out. That's not how it is. That's not how things are, right? There is plenty, right? We do live in an abundant universe. We do live in an abundant universe, but people who believe that there's a zero-sum game fight against other people for stuff. Go in taking people's stuff. Come on. Humanity, come on. Let your humanity come forward. So I'm just saying, like, there's more in you. If you are for any group that's against groups just because they are a group, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? We have to hold people accountable for how they're treating other people. We do have to hold people accountable but I don't like that group because I just need you to stop and think about what you're saying and what energy you're putting out into, God's universe. And know that there's a boomerang effect that's coming back to you, just in case you didn't know it. I'm just saying. You don't get away with stuff like that. And so there's more in you. There's more love. There's more peace. There's more joy. There's more abundance. There's more connection. There's more in you. There's more creativity. There is more freedom, more honor, right? There's more. You are put here to expand and to become, not to collect. You've been put here to expand and to become. And for that which makes you better and helps to make the universe better, right? So we have to know what we know about things. We've got to remember that life requires of us to, right, show up in ways that are beneficial to all, right? Life requires of us to show up in ways that are beneficial. If your ways of showing up are only beneficial for you and it's at cost for other people, you know better. Who taught you that? Where you get that from? I need you to look side-eyed at them. The idea is a dog-eat-dog world. I'm going to get mine. I don't care who don't get theirs. Really? That's not sustainable. It is not sustainable. Scripture says, be ye not mocked. Wait. Anyway, whatsoever you sow, you reap. I can't remember the other part of that scripture. Something, be not mocked. Something, anyway. Whatever you put out is coming back. As a man, woman, person thinketh, so are they. So, there's more in you. What kind of expansion would you like to experience? What more do you want for yourself? Right? What more do you want for yourself? Right? How do you want to be able to show up? Right? Hey, cousin. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Right? What is that you desire for you that you say, okay, I know, I agree. There really is more. There really is more available for me. There really is. So let me get myself together. Let me get my more. And let me decide that I'm gonna, maybe I don't see it right now, right? Maybe I don't even believe it. Maybe I feel like I'm at my end. Maybe I feel like I've done all that I can do. I've given all that I can give, and there isn't more in me. If you listening to me and you understand what I'm saying, yeah, there's more. Whether you want to agree or not. Good morning, cousin. I can't think if I said it or not. I saw you. I can't remember if I said it. Good morning. Good morning. All is well. I pray the same for you. Yeah, whether you want to agree or not, there is more. And so I need you to just decide, okay, what does my more look like? How do I, how do I what does it take for me to what does it take for me to access my more? I might not feel like I got more. I might feel like I'm stretched on every end, that I done given all that I can get. There ain't no more coming out here. Yep. But what if you're wrong? What if that's not the truth? What if absolutely, unequivocally, there is more for you? Right? What if there is more for you? Because there is. As long as there's breath in your body, there's more that you can contribute. There's more that you can know. There's more that you can understand. There's more that you can work out. There's more steps that you can take. There's more ideas that you can have. There's more breaths for you to breathe, which means all those other things become available. So, beloved, there's more. It's probably needed right now. I'm just saying. We need all the ingenuity to show up right now. Right now. We need all minds on deck, all souls on deck, all hands on deck, all love on deck. We need it all on deck. This ain't time to be sleeping. This ain't the time. Y'all know who I'm talking to. This ain't time to have your legs crossed sipping on coffee. I don't know who told y'all that nonsense. This ain't the time. No. You can sip on coffee afterwards, okay? This ain't the time. Sipping on coffee, sipping on tea, sipping on what is it that everybody be drinking? Mimosas. This ain't the time, okay? They say the devil is a lie. We be sipping, the next thing we know, we back in what's that movie where they had on the red capes and not mermaids, Handmaid's Tale. This ain't the time. Okay? So go on and put your cape back on. If you know, you know. Because we got to make it through this, okay? All right, y'all. I love you. I appreciate you. I value you. At the moment that God gave us our breath, me and you, We forfeited, we relinquished, you and I, we gave up the right to not be amazing. You're amazing. You don't have the right to not be. Next week is Queen's Adventure. Next week is the Self-Love Queen Adventure. I'm ready. I'm so ready. All right. I love y'all. I appreciate you. Woman at work. Okay. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.